Hello, this is Torlan with GwentDaily.com, and as you can see in front of you, it's GwentDaily.com. I wanted to give a little tour of the site and the reason behind the site for anybody that's been asking. I've had quite a few people contact me through GwentDaily@gmail.com asking if I was looking for writers or whatnot. Well, not a lot of people, a couple of people, and a couple of people have asked me what the site, what's my goal with the site. So first of all, I've got a background in building sites around communities, mobile tech, Windows Mobile back in the day. I had a pretty successful WoW website for quite a while. Not going to discuss these sites, but Gwent Daily was originally designed, or my original intention with the domain GwentDaily.com was to create a place where I could curate content about the game as I learned the game, as I wanted to share its progression and so forth. I didn't really want to, quote, create content initially. I just wanted to curate content, go out as I'm watching videos that I'm enjoying watching, as I'm watching streamers that I enjoy watching, as I read an article that, that I like, a good review of the game or whatever, I would share it on the site. I'm not creating content, I'm just curating content. And I still like that idea. However, I did get a little bit of a hankering to create my own content as well, to share the news, to write my own opinions on it, to show my progression, give my opinions and whatnot. So I decided to put it all together and accomplish both goals together. And the way I did that is it's a regular website where I've actually got content. Most of this content here that you see around here, the Gwent Card Guide, the contest and whatnot, I've created. So, but that's not it. Okay, so first of all, we've got the header. So it'll give you a quick tour of the site. Your home button, obviously, and then we got Gwent articles where I've got categories of different types of original content that we're doing here. Then we have a tab for Gwent City. That tab is a host for a partner with Manti and HG3 that I have a partnership that we've put together to where I am going to feature their videos and we're going to work together on the website. In essence, we're partnered together. So Gwent After Dark, the same thing. When Gwent After Dark gets started back, I'm not a co-host, don't want to be a co-host. I might actually help out with the production every once in a while, but this is just going to be a home for them to call home for Shifu of the Cards and whoever he has as a co-host. The next tab is Gwent Videos, where some of the better Gwent video producers on YouTube, as you can see the YouTube logo, where I'm going to feature that. I'm going to show you these pages in a moment, but then we've got Gwent Streams. That's where my favorite streamers, where whether they're online or not, and then there we got a search and then our own social media stuff. So here we got the featured section where this rotates through the last 5 featured articles that have been on the site. We've got recent posts. That's the most recent, and then December 20th. But anyway, then on the side here we got an obligatory advertisement. Got a little tab thing here, popular content, recent comments, links to other sites. I don't believe we're not in a competition with any other site. But this site is not anything like any of these sites on this list. GwentDB, Gwentify, great sites for what they are. They do the deck builders and have the card database. I don't plan to have that functionality on the site whatsoever. I don't plan to have forums. So you got an official Play Gwent website, the Gwent Reddit, Discord, Gwent City, Around a Gwent, some other blogs, Commander Sword podcast, Gwentum, and so forth. So obviously some Twitter stuff. So here's where the curating of content goes on. This is the Gwent social stream, and this is where when @PlayGwent tweets out one of their cool pictures of some fan art, it'll show up here automatically. We've got some of the better YouTubers that I found so far. Whenever they post a new video, it pops up on here. Gwent again, Gwent database, they've posted an article about player progression. It shows up here. Commander's Horn, it shows up here. So some of the better content that I'm curating automatically shows up here, and it's a really neat feature that we have on the site, and I think something that makes it a little bit different than any other site out there. I'm sharing all the content, not just my own. I want to share the love of this game, great content, with anybody that wants to read it. I'm not trying to be the man or, you know, the website. I don't really, I mean, if you want to read my articles, cool. If you don't, I'll help you to find some good stuff to go read or watch. So anyway, that's it for the front page. So we got the different categories. This is nothing special, just a list of, you know, things in the, this was the guide category. We've only got a few guides up so far. Gwent City, this, when you go here, you'll see that Manti is offline, but HG3 is streaming right now, so you can actually watch it here if you want to, or click through to go see the actual thing. Here's our most recent video and some other videos, and you can actually watch this right in the browser here. And so if you want to watch the Fireball meta video, you click here and it pops it up here. So Going After Dark, it's going to be the same thing. That's not actually a completed page because we haven't finished this yet. Gwent videos, this is where if you wanted to see clean Blacktooth videos. So I figure I'll just, start rehearsing now. Okay. You can actually see in the same way as with Gwent City. You can see his most recent videos and all the way down. If you could actually click on the Gwent videos direct link there instead of tabbing down to one of these, it will take you to a playlist that I've created where I've hand curated videos that I've enjoyed watching. And it's not very updated. I think the last one up here is probably one from CDPR about 825. So another really cool thing is the Gwent streams. This is a place where if you didn't want to go to Twitch directly and find out, you can find out who's actually streaming. Did I click that? Yeah, it looks like it is. It's a slow page because it brings a lot of content in. So I just tell a little bit, and then we got a little link give CDPR a little love to get people over to register for the beta. As you can see, we got McBearded, HG3, White Jack, and White Wolf online right now, and then these people offline. You won't see this one up here very often. So, and then this is another thing, kind of like on the front page. This is the Gwent hashtag on Twitter. Pretty much anything that is tweeted about Gwent, I'm trying to filter out the stuff that has nothing to do with the game of Gwent. As I come up with and see things, still don't know what I'm doing, but I'm playing more Gwent. This guy must have just gotten a beta, and just pretty much any Twitter posts that have the hashtag of Gwent will show up here. I'm trying to filter it out to keep the bad content out, the useless, or the not useless, but the stuff that is not relevant to the game and whatnot. So, but anyway, I just wanted to give a quick little tour of the site and tell them anybody that was interested in what we're all about, why the site's here, and again, we're not trying to be, anything other than what we are. I'm just doing a little blogging. This isn't my first rodeo. I've done this a few times. I want to share great content. If somebody writes something good, and I might actually be interested in, some contributing authors. I'm not against that. I'm not soliciting it right now because I still have some things to work out with the site, but this is it, and I appreciate you watching. Have a good evening.